This Jonathan Levine-directed romantic zom-com was released nationwide last week on February 1st, 2013, and has been a huge hit, both critically and commercially, doubling its $30 million budget in just a few days. Unfairly compared to the Twilight series, likely because it similarly features a love story between human and monster, this PG-13 story is far more competently accomplished, with much stronger characters at its center. Following a remarkably charming and endearing lead role in the vastly underrated Take Me Home Tonight, the insanely beautiful Teresa Palmer stars as one of the few surviving humans in a world overrun by slow-moving zombies. When attractive zombie Nicholas Hoult, who narrates the picture with humorous observational jokes like, "Why are we so slow?" begins having cognitive thoughts and feelings for Palmer, an unconventional love story hilariously develops. Hoult laments over his feelings for Palmer during an internal monologue, saying, "It's easier not to feel, that I wouldn't have to feel like this." At its heart, this is a love story, and thankfully that aspect is what works most effortlessly, even though one party is barely able to speak coherently. Palmer and Hoult have great chemistry, which from one scene to the next will have you rooting for their inspirational romance the entire time.
Leave me alone. Why me? Why did you save me?
Safe. Keep you safe.
What are you?
Sharing some similarities to a classic John Hughes picture, this film is not without some flaws and massive plot holes. One has to wonder, if these undead monsters are capable of reason and thought, are they even technically zombies anymore? Faithfully adapted from Isaac Marion's novel of the same name, this picture convincingly meshes many tones and emotions that usually don't work together, from romance, horror, satire, comedy, and action, all supported by a wonderfully perfect soundtrack that memorably includes John Waite's Missing You, the power ballad from the 1980s, Bob Dylan, Guns N' Roses, and an awesome montage scored to Hungry Heart by Bruce Springsteen, which instantly brought a huge smile to this boss fan's face. The age-old, brain-eating zombie trait is effectively used as a plot device here, transporting the viewer into a surrealistic flashback each time Hoult's fleshy meal provides him with new memories from the recently deceased. Rob Corddry, John Malkovich, and Annalee Tipton are featured in smaller supporting roles, who easily slide into their respective characters, turning in decent arcs for each, despite their limited screen time. This is a fresh, inventive, smart, and original blend on many ideas that form a surprisingly successful 102 minutes of cinema that meaningfully touches on themes of rebirth, one's purpose in life, and redemption. References to Pretty Woman and Romeo and Juliet keep things playful and hilarious, even when the stakes ramp up in a more serious final act that is a truly rewarding end to everything that preceded it. Well-paced, strong dialogue, clean visuals, lovable characters, with an admirable execution, Warm Bodies is brave, romantic, hilarious, and touching. Now let's hear some of your thoughts from the YouTube comments. Here's our scores for Warm Bodies, a 7 and an 8. Your limited reviews were consistent. You liked the love story and the fresh take on an old formula. You thought this movie was cool. I was pleasantly surprised by this film's original style and touching romance, executed by a talented and relatable cast. I thought it was great.